All right, guys, what's going on? Got another episode of the Sports Brotherhood here. I got Timmy with me, and we got a newcomer, Mike White, that's joining us for the first time. What's going on, man?
Hey, it's good to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, sure. So you kind of do your own thing on YouTube, kind of a little bit of a collaboration effort here. And that's called Here's the Deal. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Right now, I've been doing Here's the Deal. Only got about 5 episodes up. Just basically when we talk about today's top NBA, NFL topics, man, whatever the hot takes is, I give my opinions and talk about it on there.
That's what's up. Well, all opinions are welcome here. So let's jump on in. We're talking LeBron and Kevin Durant today. For those that watched the finals, I don't know if you saw Paul Pierce. I think it was in the post game. It might have been halftime, but he was making the argument that Kevin Durant, not LeBron James, is the best player in the league. So obviously that got some attention today, and it kind of got me thinking. So, Kevin Durant he's outplayed LeBron James in the finals. Granted, he has a lot more help and a lot, a better system with, the sets that they run and the things that they do with that. So, Mike, we can let you start off with this. I mean, who do you take in a head-to-head for this series and maybe just for their overall game?
Well, to be honest, if we go an overall game season-wide, I'm still taking LeBron James. His model of consistency, as good as he's been throughout the years, from his passing to his rebounding to his defending, it's just been great all out. Kevin Durant has stepped up on defense this year, but this is the first real year we've seen him actually be quote unquote kind of sort of a defensive stopper. So I'm still taking LeBron overall, but in this series, Kevin Durant has been the better player for the first 2 games. Obviously, LeBron first game 8 turnovers to go along with his stats. Kevin Durant just had 2 back-to-back. He was the sure clear-cut best player on the floor, in my opinion.
For sure. Timmy, what about you?
Man, it's definitely the system that caters to KD, but it's like this, man. If you think about it hypothetically, if you were to change LeBron James and Kevin Durant, just switch them on different teams, just switch them player for player, I promise you the Cavs will get swept in probably like 3 games, okay? If that's even possible. Like, it would be just murder. And the sad thing about it is because KD gets so many open looks. Like, this is probably the most open looks I've ever seen KD get. And so, I mean, given he makes them, but still, like, the system totally caters to what he can do. And LeBron James is another animal, and it's going to take something else to keep him. Maybe Kyrie too. But, man, it's going to be interesting. I think the Cavs will win this next game. But, man, it's going to be close. I don't know. It's probably going to be like 118 to 120 or something. It's going to be some crazy shit, bro. It's going to be a lot of
Let me ask you this real quick. You said if you took LeBron up Cavs, essentially you flip-flop LeBron and KD. Mm-hmm. Don't you think that LeBron – I have to be careful how I word this. There's no such thing as a bad fit for LeBron. Let me say that right now.
True.
But with the way that Golden State likes to space the floor, wouldn't you say Kevin Durant is much better suited to play in Golden State than LeBron, who isn't really known for his jumper?
Absolutely, but I'm just saying, if you were to switch them, man, because KD, as good as he is, even on Golden State, he takes a lot of bad shots, but he's just so good he makes them. So, I mean,
but LeBron doesn't make bad shots.
Right. That's what I'm saying. KD is just that good. But honestly, the thing I'm most impressed about with KD is his defense. That's been more impressive and more, I guess, impactful in the series. But I don't think they had like 1 block. Out of the entire team, they only had 1 block, and it was from LeBron.
Yep.
And KD over here getting steals and blocks, and that's just KD alone. So, man, it's scary. I don't know if they'll win game 2. They're gonna have to do something.
Well, don't worry about the game. We're just talking LeBron and KD. We'll do another one on the game, but
KD's definitely played better, but LeBron is still a better player.
See, I think that a lot of people share that idea that, okay, you do the switch and you put, LeBron on the Warriors and KD on the Cavs. And as I already said, I mean, Kevin Durant's a much better scorer. So I don't know, Kevin Durant has the ball in his hands a lot, but I feel like LeBron's a little bit more ball dominant. That might take the ball out of Curry's hands a little more. But Curry runs so much off the ball action that, you know, I think the results.
Exactly. There's so much action. That's what I'm saying.
I think it'd be pretty much the same. I think it's a wash. But as far as just overall players, I think that Paul Pierce has a fair point. I don't think that it is shut and dry. Kevin Durant's, you know, because he outplayed LeBron head-to-head in 2 games, I don't think it's shut and dry that he's, you know, the best player or anything like that. But I also don't think the thing with LeBron is people either totally hate him, like Oscar, shout out, or you got people that just love him and can't see him doing anything wrong. And I think that he has played very, very well, but at the same time, he's kind of been pretty passive in the second half. So I think if that was other players, he would have gotten a little bit more heat for that. But as far as the better player overall, I think that, you know, Mike, you said it, over the whole body of a season, he does more for a team. I mean, he's probably the most well-rounded player we've ever seen. But when you just think about impact on a game, I mean, I feel like you have to give KD the nod with shot blocking. You have to give him the nod with outside shooting. They're probably both the same finishing. Kevin Durant's really improved there. LeBron obviously has it in passing, ball handling. But Timmy, you mentioned defense, and I mean, rebounding kind of falls on that. I mean, they're both pretty much the same rebounder. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's fair to say one is better than the other. I think it might be as close to a tie as you can get.
Well, what I would say is that KD is just now showing us this year. You know, if he would have been playing like this in OKC, I'm not saying they would have won a championship, but, you know, his stock would have been higher than it already was, you know. So I need to see him do this consistently. I need to see them go back to the championship and KD still be able to play this level of defense that he's playing. Now, offense, we know he's going to score no matter what. Like, that's given. Especially on the Warrior team, that offense is catered to him. Like, when you guys are talking about switching him and putting LeBron on the Warriors, I think the Warriors would struggle a little at first, but they would figure it out because, like you said, LeBron is more of a ball-dominant guy, but he would get a lot of assists on the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to give LeBron a slight edge because I know he's consistently brought that every year. It's never been a question. The only thing we've ever really questioned about LeBron is the mental part of him, and that's about it. So I still give LeBron the slight edge, but as he gets up there in age and other things start to diminish, I can definitely see KD taking that spot, even to a lesser degree of Kawhi Leonard, if you think about it like that.
Yep. Timmy,
I tell you what, the truth be over there telling lies, man. I'm just saying, that man over there telling the goddamn lies. You know, goddamn well, LeBron James is the best player in the world. But it's not that. I mean, he's getting outplayed, but it's not just by KD. It's by that system. And you put LeBron with a whole bunch of shooters like Clay and Steph and Draymond, like, oh my goodness.
Draymond,
that's what he tried to do.
No. Don't act like Draymond is some shooter. He
can bust though. I'm just saying he can hit spot up Jays. Like,
let's say Kyrie's a better shooter, J.R. Smith's a better shooter, Kyle Korver's a better shooter, Kevin Love's a better shooter.
With those defenders,
a better shooter. Like LeBron he's got shooters too. So
I'm just saying, not necessarily with the shooters. I'm just saying with the defenders and everything. Like, and Clay, nobody can shoot like that. I mean, like, not Clay, but Steph, from as deep as him, like, as he be shooting it from, man, it's scary, man. It's a scary thought. I don't want to go there.
I don't want to say that LeBron has no shooters. He's got their whole bench lineup they put in, it's a straight shooting bench.
Absolutely. I didn't say that he didn't. I'm not saying that. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just saying with the way that their system is and the caters.
Oh, definitely.
Like
the Golden State system is way better.
That's what I'm saying.
It caters to it, and it's funny that you speak of Draymond Green. And I was watching First Take, and Marcellus Wiley. He said his game plan for Game 2 would have been to leave Draymond Green and Klay Thompson open, and you see what happened. So it's just any given night, them guys can just go off from out there.
He said he'd leave Klay open?
That's what he said. He would leave Klay and Drake because Klay was in a bit of a funk before last game.
Yeah,
he wasn't really hitting, and I disagreed immediately when he said that.
I would agree 100% on Draymond. When we did a video, I think it was right before the finals, and I said hands down my main game plan would be make Draymond beat him. And they kind of did that in a couple games, and he struggled the first one, but the second one he was a little bit better. But I would never leave Klay Thompson.
Speaking of game plan, I think that Coach Lue, he turned away from what got him that good start in the first half. He played a lot of bodies, but the scariest part about it is whenever Kyle Korver was in the game and Klay realized he was guarding him, he took it to the motherfucker every time, drove it to the every single time, and so that they realized that's a liability. So Coach Lue got to do some other things, but he should have played Shumpert more. I mean, he should, man. It just Channing Frye was doing decent. He's not playing his what got him there.
Their biggest problem, though, they can't do what they do best. What they did best to all those Eastern Conference teams is they dominate the boards. Tristan Thompson's had 8 rebounds in 2 games. And you know why? Because when they go small and they put Draymond at the 5 or they put KD at the 5, those guys are just simply outrunning them. And they're hitting threes he can't guard from out there, so they're getting to the hole so easy. So they really can't play their game plan. He tried going with Channing Frye, which is great. He helps spread the floor, but Channing Frye plays no defense. So JaVale McGee caught that huge alley immediately once he got to the game. I just think the Cavs, honestly, outside of LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love, and Iman Shumpert, they're too old, they're too slow. I just don't think they're going to be able to keep up with the Warriors. And they're trying to play their game, which is a totally bad idea.
Oh, yeah, and that just goes back to what we talked about as far as, like, the whole system and all that. But we'll close up on this, just kind of breaking them with LeBron and KD down. Let's take it to, just strip it down to the basics. So we got scoring, we got defending, we got dribbling, we got passing, and we have rebounding. So out of those 5 things, where would you guys give? You could either go, obviously point KD, point LeBron, or would you give it a tie? What would you guys' breakdowns be of, those 2 games kind of going head to head?
Scoring, I'm gonna give it to KD.
Okay.
Passing, I'm gonna give it to LeBron.
Okay.
Dribbles, I'm gonna give it to LeBron.
Okay.
Defense this year, I'm gonna have to give it to KD because he averaged 2 blocks in the regular season. But I mean, LeBron's not really doing much for blocks right now. But it's his team.
Well, I'll say this real quick on the blocks. I think KD.
I'll give defense even. They split.
So wait, you mean rebounding?
No, defense they split. Rebounding, I'm gonna give to LeBron.
Scoring, you went scoring, and defense was a split. What was the other one you gave to KD?
I gave scoring to KD and
dribbling, passing to LeBron.
Defense.
Defense was a tie, and rebounding was a tie.
Yeah, but rebounding, it's a toss up. But I'm gonna say rebound's probably LeBron because he's better.
Mike, what about you?
So if we're going scoring, that's easy. That's KD all day. Dribbling, I'm actually going to go KD. I'm not going to go LeBron. LeBron, to me, he's more bully ball than really dribbles. KD can get by you, cross you up, get to the rack. So I'm going to give the slight edge to KD in that. Rebounding, I'm going to give that to LeBron James. Tristan Thompson wasn't even in the top 20 in rebounding this year, partially because Kevin Love and LeBron James. What was the other one? Defense?
Yep.
Defense this year, I'm going to call it even. KD's really stepped up his defense to where he should have been playing all year.
True.
And LeBron has always been he's a better help defender than on-ball defender.
Spot on.
And so that's why I'll keep them tied for right now. Because I still haven't seen KD lock somebody up yet, but I've seen him play some great D. As you guys saw, a couple blocks on Kyrie Irving. And then what was that? It was dribbling, scoring.
Dribbling,
that was it, right?
Rebounding, passing, defense.
Oh, passing is definitely LeBron all day.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure. I'm kind of split between you guys. So obviously I'm gonna go passing LeBron. Dribbling, Mike, you made good points about, KD is kind of underrated in that aspect. But as far as the dribble moves, like I feel like when you think like crossing somebody like Kyrie or something, I would probably give that to Durant. But as far as just, I guess
I think Durant's better.
What?
But Durant can only he has that Brandon Ingram disease because they're tall, so they have to make very decisive moves when they cross because they're so lanky. They use their strides to get to spots. But LeBron,
I get that.
LeBron could boogie on you. KD used to be able to boogie on you better, when he wasn't as hurt.
Oh no. LeBron does not.
No. I mean, with his foot, before he injured his foot, he used to do that little hop.
100%. That was 2 years ago.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He used to do a little hop crossover. He doesn't do that anymore.
All right, so I'm gonna go LeBron dribble. I'm gonna go KD scoring. So KD scoring, LeBron dribble. We'll go LeBron passing, but I'm gonna go KD defense. Mike, you hit the nail on the head when you said LeBron's really at this point he's better help side. Obviously, we all know about his shoot down blocks, but as far as just the length and seeing what Kevin Durant did last year in Oklahoma City against Golden State in the playoffs, and then this year what he's doing, I think he's one of the most underrated defenders in the league. So I got to give him the nod there. I guess to me it comes down to rebounding. And, man, that's tough. I would go LeBron just based off of what he has done. But as far as what I think has kind of transpired this year, although LeBron I think he had a career high in rebounds. But I think going forward, I think Kevin Durant's going to be the better rebounder. A, he's younger. B, he's taller. And I don't know, with the Warriors. So I think we all kind of split a little bit. We gave everybody their due, but I gave KD the nod in 3 out of 5. But I'm kind of with you guys. I don't know that I can say that Kevin Durant's the best player in the world. I mean, we all mentioned the system and all that stuff that Golden State does, but I can't say he's the best. But I also don't think that it's crazy talk for Paul Pierce to say what he said, because I think that when you really break it down and look at their games and all that stuff, I think that there is some logical things to point to suggest that. So, I don't know. All right, any final thoughts from you guys before we wrap it up?
Give the ball to Kevin Love. And good things.
All right. Sorry, go ahead. No,
you're good. Go ahead, man.
No, I was just saying, definitely appreciate you coming on. Like I said, first time you've been on, so we'll have to, keep the brotherhood rolling and get
us back, boy.
So.
The brother.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Again,
I'm down,
here's the deal on YouTube. We'll be collaborating on that. So, all right, good stuff, guys. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Adios.
All right, man.